Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So tonight, we're going to start the week off with something lighthearted, uplifting almost. In case you don't know, I live out in the country. Today, I was out in the sticks, like way out there. And when you get that far out, gas stations are something out of a movie. And the one I pulled into, it's a gas station convenience store like normal. Got a little barbecue stand out front. There's picnic tables, people eating lunch. Inside they sell hardware, auto parts, feed. There's a little diner. It's one of those places. Now, just before sunup at noon and just before sundown, these places are packed because there's nothing else out there. And if you come up on them at any other time, it looks like something that's really a plot device at the beginning of a horror movie. If you ever find yourself in one of these places when it's busy, I suggest you act like an inmate your first day in the joint. Just don't make eye contact with anybody and try to keep to yourself. Not because they're horrible people, but because they're going to want to talk to you for like an hour. And inevitably, they're going to say something that is going to make you just cringe. So I'm standing in line, and there's three guys there drinking their coffee, eating their sandwiches. I'm assuming they're regulars. And they start talking. They're talking about the Miss Universe competition. And guy's like, that girl from Myanmar, she's real pretty, but she's one of them alphabet girls. I'm like, here we go. He's like, but I guess in her home country it's illegal. And she's like open about it, trying to make it better, because I guess the law can still get you there for that. I can't believe in this day and age there are still places where people just can't be themselves. What? I have to admit that was not the commentary I was expecting. And his buddy chimes in and he's like, I don't care what people do at home. I just wish they'd keep it there, and he says a guy's name. When he starts talking about his boyfriend, it creeps me out. I get to picturing it and I don't like it. Third guy pipes up and he's like, that's not fair. I talk about my wife all the time. Don't tell me to keep it at home. I'm assuming you're not picturing us. If you're not picturing us and you are picturing them, you might want to think on that. What? Like, I'm just standing there slack-jawed. And I guess my gaze caught their attention because the guy's like, "There's a problem? Everything okay?" And I'm like, man, that was just not what I was expecting to hear in here. And he's like, "Oh, I get it. Because I'm wearing Realtree, I got to be a bigot, right?" I'm pleasantly surprised. So I go ahead and I'm checking out, and they've got her pulled up on their phone. And they're talking about her. I'm like, man, she's pretty. What a waste. Almost made it out of there. Because there it is. What a waste. Waste of what? Looked her up when I got home. And not just does she push for equal rights, she pushes for better treatment of children, all kinds of stuff. Doesn't seem like a wasted life. It's that one item, that one thing that is so defining. And when you take that away, you can't objectify it. It's a waste. Didn't say anything because, frankly, I'm counting today as a win. And at the end of the day, that commentary from those guys in that location, that's a win. That is a step in the right direction for the world at large. And sometimes we just got to take the wins where we can get them. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.